So today, in the next 2 minutes, I'm going to show you and talk you through how to make a data engineering pipeline in Azure. So we're going to go over this architecture here from a SQL database up into Azure, doing your stuff, into a Power BI dashboard. Because ultimately, the process of data engineering is to get data from a source, put it through a pipeline, and then visualize it somewhere else, or at least get the data out somewhere else, say to a data scientist or to a Power BI dashboard. So, the reason we're going to go through it is it's simple, it's repeatable, and it uses the free account. So first things first, you install a SQL Server on-prem. This is just your data source. You can do this nice and easily, and then you can get test data from Microsoft Learn. You then ingest this data using Azure Data Factory into what's called an Azure Data Lake, which is just a place for data to be stored. In here, you transform the data. Now, this is where stuff like Spark comes into it. So you'll be using like PySpark, for example. And you transform that data from here, you can see from bronze to silver to gold. Now, what does that really mean? Well, it's a medallion architecture where you have a bronze, silver, gold. The bronze is the raw data, just pulled straight in from the source. Silver is the clean data. So, for example, that's removing unnecessary fields and filtering out records. And then the gold is aggregated data. So that's where you calculate like the average age of users by country. So this is to get like extra bits of information. Data. Now, from that, you load the gold. So that's the final destination. You load that into Synapse for analysis. And for our example here, you would then get that from Synapse, this view that you've now created, into Power BI, and you can visualize it. And that's it. That's a nice, simple pipeline. Of course, you want to be using Entra ID so that you can leverage RBAC, which is role-based access control. So this is giving people access based on their roles. And then you want to use Key Vault for keys and tokens. Now, if you want to know how to do this and actually step through it step by step, creating it, go to the free tutorial on the YouTube channel. We set up the accounts, everything's free, and then I'll walk you through everything from the code to the ClickOpsy parts on Azure. So I hope you enjoyed. Any questions, queries, let me know. I'll see you later. Take care.